Well, how's it going, Mr. Downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts has selected a date for the 2022 BAFTA Film Awards. The Academy said in a press release on Monday that the 75th Annual British Academy Film Awards will take place March 13, 2022 in London and air on BBC One. The BAFTA Film Awards are the Academy's highest film honors and celebrates the best British and international contributions to film. BAFTA says it will announce the full timeline and eligibility details for the award show in due course. In 2020, BAFTA undertook a wide-ranging review and introduced changes for the 2021 Film Awards as part of an ongoing process for leveling the playing field for all entry films. The changes sought to address diversity standards. The 2020 BAFTA Film Awards took place in April. No Man Land, a film written, directed, and produced by Chloe Zhao and starring Frances McDormand, won 4 awards, including Best Film. Shailene Woodley is set to star in a new comedy film titled Robots from Borat writer Anthony Hines. Robots follows a gold digger and a womanizer who teams up to track down a robot version of themselves who have fallen in love. The film is based on a short story by Robert Sheckley. Jake Whitehall will star alongside Woodley. Hines is co-writing and co-directing the project with Casper Christensen. Production will begin in New Mexico in August. Rocket Science is handling the international sales at the Virtual Cons market. CAA Media Finance is co-representing the film's domestic distribution rights along with Elevate. Hines said in a statement, "At a time when comedies are needed most than ever, I couldn't be more delighted to have Shailene and Jack team up to play the leads in this movie." Woodley last starred in The Mediterranean and will next be seen in Netflix's The Last Letter from Your Lover. Univision announced Monday it will launch its own streaming service in 2022. The American Spanish language network shared plans in a press release for a 2-tier subscription streaming service coming to the United States and Latin America. The service will feature an expansive library of content and more Spanish language originals than any other streaming service, according to Univision. It will give full access to Televisa's content library along with the content from Prendete TV, VIX, and Univision Now. Consumers can choose between a free, ad-supported tier and a premier tier. The free tier will be anchored by Presidente TV and feature over 40,000 hours of on-demand content, including selected originals and major studio films. The premium subscription will offer an additional 6,000 hours of Spanish-language content and more than 30 originals within its first year. Univision President Pierluigi Gazzolo said today's announcement is a quantum leap in Univision's transformation as we aggressively scale and expand our streaming capabilities to bring thousands of hours of premium original content to nearly 600 million Spanish speakers around the world. Henry Golding is traveling to become a ninja warrior in the new trailer for Paramount's Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins. Snake Eyes, played by Golding, saves the heir to an ancient Japanese clan who fights for peace in the clip released on Monday. The act results in Snake Eyes being trained by the clan, giving him a home for the first time. The training consists of undertaking the grueling 3 challenges of the warrior. Snake Eyes also learns of the villainous Cobra organization and their mission to take over the world. That kind of G.I. Joe character later dons his signature ninja outfit and fights foes on a motorcycle. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins, from director Robert Schwenkit, is coming to theaters on July 23rd. Co-stars include Andrew Koji as Storm Shadow, Ursula Cabrero as Baroness, Samara Weaving as Scarlet, Haraki Abe as Agiko, Tashiro Hijira as Kenta, and Iko Uguayas as Hardmaster. Shazam! Fury of the Gods director David F. Sandberg is giving a glimpse of the film's new costumes. Sandberg, who directed the 2019 film Shazam and will return to direct the sequel, shared a photo Monday of Zachary Levi and the cast in costume. The picture shows Levi, Adam Brody, Megan Good, Ross Butler, Grace Bolton, and DJ Cortona as the superhero versions of teenager Billy Baston, played by Asher Angel, and his 5 foster siblings. Freddie Freeman, played by Jack Dylan Grazer, Dara Dudley, played by Faith Herman, Eugene Choi, played by Ian Cherry, Mary Brumfield, played by Fulton, and Pedro Pena, played by Javon Armand. Sandberg captioned the post, "Don't know how long we can keep the new suits from leaking, so here's a pic I took the other day." Sandberg confirmed Fulton will play both versions of Mary, and in the sequel, Shelbraff portrayed the adult version of Mary in the original film. Sandberg says, yes, Grace now plays both parts, but her hair and makeup is slightly different when she's super, so nobody will ever recognize her. Hey, it works for Wonder Woman. Shazam! Fury of Gods will co-star Helen Mirren as the villain Hespera and the daughter of Atlantis. Lucy Liu and Rachel Zegler will play the daughters of Atlantis. Shazam and its sequel are based on the DC Comics character Shazam. The character is the alter ego of Billy Baston, a boy who can transform into an adult superhero by saying the word Shazam. Shazam! Fury of the Gods will open to theaters in June 2023. Universal Studios released a 15-second preview of their teaser of Jurassic World Dominion. The first teaser will premiere with F9 in theaters on Friday. The preview shows dinosaurs in the wild, an assortment of Pterodactyls, Stegosaurus, and Tyrannosaurus rexes graze in the grass. The brief sequence ends with 2 dinosaurs ramming headfirst into each other. Jurassic World Dominion will reunite the stars of the 1993 original Jurassic Park, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, and Jeff Goldblum. Goldblum previously returned for 1997's The Lost World Jurassic Park and 2017's Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Neill returned in Jurassic Park 3, in which Dern had a cameo. Previous Jurassic World stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Jake Johnson, Justice Smith, Omar Sy, and Isabella Servant also return. B.D. Wong returns from the Jurassic Park and the 2 Jurassic World movies. New cast members in Dominion include Deachin Latchman, Christopher Poha, Campbell Scott, DeWanda Wise, Scott Hayes, and Mamadou Athi. The end of Fallen Kingdom saw dinosaurs released from a compound and roaming free in the continental United States. Dr. Ian Malcolm, played by Goldblum, said ominously, "Welcome to Jurassic World," echoing John Hammond's introduction, "Welcome to Jurassic Park," in the original film. Paramount Plus announced Monday the streaming service will premiere the original movie Jerry and Marge Go Large. Bryan Cranston and Annette Bening star as Jerry and Marge Selby. The film is based on the true story of the Selbys. In Michigan, Jerry Selby used a mathematical loophole to win $27 million in the Massachusetts lottery. Jerry and Marge used the winnings to revitalize their community. Filming began in July in Georgia. The Devil Wears Prada and Marley and Me director David Frankel directs a screenplay by Brad Copeland based on the Huffington Post article by Jason Fagone. Since CBS All Access rebranded as Paramount Plus in March, it has added Paramount's original films, The SpongeBob Movie, Sponge on the Run, and Infinite in its catalog. Jerry and Marge Go Large will be the first on-screen collaboration between Bening and Cranston. Bening was nominated for 4 Academy Awards for The Grifters, American Beauty, Being Julia, and The Kids Are Alright. Since his Emmy-winning role in Breaking Bad, Cranston received an Oscar nomination for playing Dalton Trumbull in the 2015 film Trumbull. He currently stars in the Showtime series Your Honor. Steven Spielberg's film and television studio Amblin Partners have joined forces with Netflix on a new film partnership. The deal announced on Monday will include Amblin producing multiple films for Netflix. Amblin will continue to work with Universal and other studios. Exact details of the deal were not disclosed. Spielberg is the chairman at the studio, which developed projects using the Amblin Entertainment and DreamWorks Pictures banners and includes Amblin Television. Spielberg said in a statement while referencing Netflix CEO and Chief Content Officer Ted Sarandos, at Amblin, storytelling will forever be at the center of everything we do, and from the minute Ted and I started discussing a partnership, it was abundantly clear that we had an amazing opportunity to tell new stories together and reach audiences in a new way. He also, Spielberg continued while mentioning Netflix head of global film Scott Stuber. This new venture for our films, along with the stories we continue to tell with our longtime family at Universal and other partners, will be incredibly fulfilling for me personally, since we get to embark on this together with Ted and I can't wait to get started with him, Scott, and the entire Netflix team. Hamblian's most recent film included Green Book in 1917. Hamblian and Netflix last collaborated on the trial of the Chicago 7 and are working together on the television adaptation of Stephen King's The Talesman. Disney Plus is giving a glimpse of the new series The Mysterious Benedict Society. The streaming service shared a teaser trailer for the Mystery Adventure series Monday. The Mysterious Benedict Society is based on the Trenton Lee Stewart book series of the same name. The series follows orphans Rene, played by Mystic and Isocho, Kate, played by Emily de la Oliveira, George, played by Seth Carr, and Constant, played by Marta Timofeeva, as they attempt a boarding school run by an eccentric scientist, Mr. Benedict, played by Tony Hale. The previous shows Hale played Mr. Benedict and his villainous identical twin brother, Mr. Curtin. Kristen Shaw, Mamie Bofio, and Ryan Hurst co-star as number 2, Rhonda, and Milliken. Disney also shared the character posters for the new series. The caption reads, "The truth test is about to begin." Jason Sudeikis is back and handling the pressures of coaching a British soccer team in a new trailer for Ted Lasso's Season 2. Lasso, played by Sudeikis, fields questions during a press conference about how his games keep ending in a draw in a clip released on Monday. Lasso responds, "I've never been embarrassed about having streaks in my drawers. You know, it's all part of growing up." Lasso also introduces his team to his alter ego Led Tassel, who acts more mean and starts practice by flipping over the water table. Ted Lasso Season 2 is coming to Apple TV Plus on July 23rd. Sudeikis developed the series with Bill Lawrence, Joe Kelly, and Brendan Hunt, based off a sketch he did for NBC Sports. Co-stars include Hannah Waddingham, Brendan Hunt, Jeremy Swift, Juno Tempo, Brett Goldstein, Phil Dunster, and Nick Mohammed. Chloe Bailey took the stage on Good Morning America. The 22-year-old singer discussed and performed her version of Nina Simone's Feeling Good on Monday's episode of Good Morning America. Bailey debuted her version of Feeling Good during the ABC special Juneteenth, Together We Triumph, The Soul of the Nation, which aired Saturday. Bailey received both criticism and praise for her rendition, including Simone's granddaughter, Renea Simone Kelly. Kelly tweeted, "Everyone's coming at Chloe Bailey for her performance of my grandmother Nina Simone's song Feeling Good. But what y'all don't understand is that Grandma was a free-spirited woman herself. She would have loved that performance as much as I do. Relax. Chloe killed it. Hashtag Nina Simone." On GMA, Bailey said her performance on Juneteenth was inspired by Simone's spirit and confidence. The singer said, "I've always loved Miss Nina Simone forever, and the performance was inspired by her spirit and her confidence and her honesty, and I worked incredibly hard to put it all together. I still have scrapes and bruises from all the rehearsals." She also added, "I'm just so happy to see that her granddaughter loved it, and I'm happy that other people loved it as well." Bailey then performed her version on GMA. Bailey's version appears on Liberated Music for the Movement 3, an album honoring black art style empowerment. Bailey came to fame with her sister Haley Bailey as the R&B duo Chloe x Haley. The pair released their second studio album, Ungodly Hour, in June 2020. Friends actor James Michael Tyler is sharing his battle with prostate cancer. The 59-year-old actor went public with his diagnosis during Monday's episode of Today. Tyler, who played Gunther, the manager of the Central Perk Coffee House on Friends, said he was diagnosed with prostate cancer in September 2018. He said, "I was diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer, which had spread to my bones. I've been dealing with that diagnosis for almost the past 3 years. It's stage 4 now, late stage cancer, so eventually, it's going to probably get me." Tyler said that the cancer was first detected during an annual checkup. He says, "I was 56-year-old at the time, and they screened for a PSA, which is prostate-specific antigen. That came back with an extraordinarily high number, so I knew immediately when I went online, I saw the results of my blood test and blood work that there was obviously something quite wrong there. Tyler started hormone therapy, which he said worked amazingly for about a year. The cancer later spread to his bones and spine, leaving him paralyzed in his lower body. Tyler attended the recent Friends reunion via Zoom and said the cast and producers are aware of his health battle. He said David Schwimmer has corresponded with on Instagram. Tyler encouraged people to get regular exams and ask their doctor for a PCA test. He says, my goal this past year was to see my 59th birthday. I did that. My goal now is to help save at least one life. Friends had a 10-season run on NBC from 1994 to 2004. The series starred Schwimmer, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and Matthew Perry. Friends, the reunion premiered on HBO Max in May. The cast reunited again last week on The Late Late Show with James Corden. Minnie Irwin says she is stepping away from social media to focus on her family and well-being. The 22-year-old television personality and conversationalist announced a break from social media in an Instagram post on Monday. Irwin shared the news alongside a photo of herself holding Grace Warrior, her 3-month-old daughter, with her husband Chandler Powell. Irwin captioned the post, "Hi guys, just a note to say thank you for your support. I'm taking a break from social media and most of my work in the public eye for a month to be with my beautiful daughter and my wonderful family. I feel tremendously grateful to share our life and conversation work with you, but I need some time to focus on the happiness that is my family, both human and animal." Irwin then addressed the importance of taking care of one's mental health. The star says, "Recently I've had many people reach out to share their own stories of working hard to protect their mental health. Thank you for sharing and speaking your truth. To my friends who are dealing with depression, anxiety, and other battles every day, I see you. These issues are very real and deserve to be discussed and addressed. Surround yourself with the light of people who genuinely care about you and will support you during the good times and the hard times. Remember, there are helplines available. Mental health deserves more understanding and support instead of being dismissed and patronized. You're absolutely worth of love and kindness." Irwin's announcement came one day after she addressed her estrangement from her grandfather, Bob Irwin. She posted a Father's Day tribute to Powell, her late father, Steve Irwin, and her father-in-law Sunday on Instagram, and asked why she didn't include Steve Irwin's father. Minnie Irwin responded in the comments, "Unfortunately, my grandfather Bob has shown no interest in spending time with me or my family. Publicly, he continues to claim that he wants to spend time with us, while privately, my entire life has been psychological abuse from him." Irwin says she's never had a relationship with Bob Irwin, but that her family supports him financially and does their best to, quote, ensure his well-being. She said, "From the time I was a little girl, he has ignored me, preferring to spend time doing anything else rather than being with me. He has never said a kind word to me personally. It breaks my heart, but it's not healthy to engage in an abusive relationship." And finally, Ariana Grande has released a live performance video of her song POV. The 27-year-old singer and actress kicked off a live performance video series with Vevo with the video on Monday. The POV video shows Grande and her band performing live amid a field of flowers on stage. The group are illuminated by a large purple light. Vevo's Senior Vice President of Content and Programming Marketing, JP Evangelista, said in a statement, "We're so excited to release these exclusive video performances of Ariana's fans. We love Ariana's music for years, and it's been such a privilege to watch her artistry grow and evolve. An immensely creative and collaborative artist is key to these visually stunning performances, and Ariana embodies that. Her efforts translate beautifully on screen. We look forward to seeing her continue to blossom and hope everyone enjoys watching these." POV appears on Grande's 6th studio album, Positions, released in October. The album also features the singles Positions and 34 plus 35. Grande recently appeared on The Late Show with James Corden, where she performed a parody of Hairspray's Good Morning Baltimore with host James Corden. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com iHeart phone app. Search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.